Hey guys, Maniac here, and I'm here with some more Maniac reviews, and today for Maniac reviews, I'm going to be reviewing 22 Jump Street. Let's go. Alright, so 22 Jump Street. There's nothing much I could kind of do for kind of funny opening for this one, because it's kind of it's a funny movie and there's not that much to kind of poke fun at about it, because it's a funny. Anyways, a few things I gotta mention before I go any further is that this is of course a sequel to 21 Jump Street, and which is based off of the old show. It's kind of making fun of the older show, 21 Jump Street, which was an old show about undercover teenage cops or something like that. I never watched it. I may have watched like one episode like a long time ago. So, anyways, yeah, let's start off with characters. So we have Channing Tatum, Ice Cube, Jonah Hill, and that's kind of it. You know, you have the other characters like Zook and the really annoying girl who is an old dorm roomer to this girl who died, and yada yada yada, and then the ghost who you also will recognize from some of the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 ads. Yeah, that guy. Not the black guy, the other guy, the white guy. Other than that, I think yeah, that's it. And as far as characters go, they kind of established in the first movie, and they're all funny. I must say, probably the funniest moments in this movie were anytime Ice Cube was in it. I don't know why. Just the way that he did things and his stare of, I can't do it, because it's like, his lip goes like up here, while the rest of it goes like, stays down here. It's so weird. I just don't get it. Other than that, yeah, characters are good, funny, and stuff. So let's go on to storyline. Alright, so storyline in this movie is basically kind of same as the last one. Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum have to go in as undercover cops to go find drug dealers and stop them, so no kids take the drugs on college instead of high school, which was the last one, high school. So, yeah, it's just hellish funny ride that you get to go on. It's very funny. I would say it's probably funnier than the last one, but there were, again, once I get onto negatives and positives, there are some stuff that I did have problems when it did come to the comedy side of things. But as far as the storyline goes for a comedy, it's pretty funny, and I had no complaints that anything I could complain about. It was very funny. So yeah, let's get on to negatives and positives, because that's kind of going to be the big part about this review. Alright, so negatives and positives for this movie are pretty simple. I'm going to start off with negatives, because there were not as, it's kind of, I would almost say it's balanced out, but still doesn't make it a bad movie. Anyways, they really like to break the fourth wall a lot in this movie, especially at the end during the credits. They're making fun of sequels and stuff, and a lot during the movie they're making fun of sequels and actors' names, etc, 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 and things like that actors did, like actors in the movie did. It kind of gets to the point where you're kind of like getting bored of it and kind of getting annoyed by it. Personally, that was kind of me. It's just kind of like, okay, we get it. This is a sequel. You're going to try to make it the same because people liked it the same, and that's what other movies should do. I get that that's what you're hinting at. You don't have to shove it down our throats. Now, as much as they did kind of shove it down your throat, it was still funny. I still did enjoy the movie, and I didn't have that many problems. As far as the positives go, hilarious movie, not that much padding. A lot of there was a couple twists that honestly I don't know if I could see coming. And then you're thinking, twists in a comedy movie? What? Yeah, this movie kind of screws with you a bit. A lot of very funny comedy, and it does kind of, they're always going back to the same fact of that this is a sequel. We've made a sequel. We want to do the exact same thing we did last time because people loved what we did last time. And there's just a lot of funny moments in this one. Like I said, it's probably funnier than the last one. They did a lot more with this one, and I could honestly say I would probably see this one again if I was really kind of, like, you know, it was really funny. I can't really, and it's not like there's a lot of redundant jokes other than the thing about the sequel, breaking the fourth wall a lot, but other than that, there's not really that many redundant jokes, and they don't try too hard. It's just funny, you know, stuff that they do is just funny. There were points where you could kind of see them trying a bit too hard, but still, it still worked. It was still a funny and good movie, and I honestly couldn't complain that much when it came to it. So with that, I honestly, like, there's not that much I can complain. In comedy movies, either it's not funny and you screwed up, or it's funny and you did something right. It's kind of a yes or no situation. It's one or the other. There's not really kind of a middle in between like you would see with any other movie. That's why I don't really like to review comedy movies personally, but I still do them because 22 Jump Street, come on, everybody's really excited for this movie, and it honestly lived up to the hype. Very funny. It was good. It was good. I honestly can't complain. It was really good. So as far as the rating goes, I'm going to give this a 4.9 out of 5, mostly just because of the part of the fourth wall just getting shoved down your throat throughout the whole movie. Other than that, there wasn't that much else to complain about. Like I said, it's a comedy movie. It's a hit and miss. Either you hit it or you miss it. And in this one, they for sure hit it. Now, with how much they were poking at about making a sequel, I ended up kind of meeting with some friends there. They kind of were like, well, if they make a sequel, they kind of screwed themselves over, especially with the end there. And it's like, so I don't know if there's going to be a sequel. If there is, I'm going to be like, what's next, university? Like, well, they made fun of like medicine school and whatever. It was funny. It was good. I can't complain. I recommend you guys go see this movie. Watch the first one before, though, because it does end up playing an important role in this one for sure. This one is one of those movies where if you don't watch the first one, it's not as funny as you would think it is. But you may still find it funny. But I thank you all for watching. Give it a subscribe, favorite, like, and all that stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. He's gonna be soda booty boop boop.